morning, YouTube. How are you this morning? I'm alright. Still feeling a bit under the weather. But I think I'm past that stage now where it's going to start getting better. It's about 10:30 and driving on I-20 just outside of Tyler, Texas. Heading to Geneva, Alabama. I'm supposed to be there at 7:30 in the morning. I do not think I'm going to make it. And neither does my fleet manager. We are playing the wait and see game. At this point, it's pretty much about keeping the left door shut. If I didn't have pesky hours of service rules, I wouldn't have a problem getting there. I'd get there tonight around 9:30. But I do have to worry about it. I woke up at 4 o'clock. Our alarm woke me up, I should say. And I was thinking that's when my time would be ready, or pretty close, but according to the MCP, I had about an hour to wait. So I laid back down and woke up at 5:15. And my time had just come up a few minutes earlier. So went on duty, got dressed, did my pre-trip, checked the load, and got going. I had planned on cutting over the top of the Metroplex Dallas, because I had to go through there to get through it, but I knew I was going to be heading through it roughly at rush hour. But I didn't really realize it was going to be as bad as it was. I mean, I live in DFW, and traffic is bad usually. It was especially bad this morning. The route I was going to take, Texas 114, was closed in Grapevine, going eastbound, due to a wrong-way driver head-on collision. They had the freeway closed for about 5 hours, I think they said. So I had to detour and ended up taking Texas 199 down through Hazel, come across Fort Worth, and take Loop 820 across, cut through the middle of the Metroplex. Usually, the Fort Worth side's not too bad. It's usually bad when you get close to downtown Dallas. But with all the construction around 820 and 35 West, and everything else, it was bumper to bumper pretty much from Hazel until I got to Irving. And of course I drove by my place. And I didn't drive by it, but I was within a mile of it. It was sort of tempted to pull off and go home and take a shower. I knew that would be a downfall because I wouldn't want to leave again. Excuse me. So I got through Dallas. It ended up taking about 2 hours just to get from the west side of Fort Worth to downtown Dallas. Where it should have really only taken me about an hour and 10 minutes. So I'm running behind. And I was looking up my stopping places. And really the last place I could park for the day, I'd be guaranteed a place to park. Well, I can't say guaranteed. Nothing's guaranteed. But a place that I know I can park between where this route is and Geneva is Jackson, Mississippi, which is roughly 300 miles from Geneva. And that is a Pilot and a Love's. There's also a rest area there. I don't think there's a TA in Jackson. I don't know. I didn't look. I don't have TAs turned on. I'll look at it later when I stop for my DOT break in about an hour and a half. There's a pilot up here in Harrisonburg or something like that. Shreveport. It's exit 33 off I-20. They got a decent sized parking lot and they got an Arby's. And since I didn't get a chance to go to a Walmart this week to get some more fresh food, I'm kind of running low. I got sandwich stuff, but I'm out of everything else. I ate all the salad. And of course I don't have anything warm. I can't cook anything warm because I don't have a microwave yet. That had been on my purchase list this week. But I found out that I do not get paid deadhead miles when they send me home. So I lost about 60 bucks on my check. My check was smaller than I thought it was going to be. It's only about $870. Because I had forgotten I had a company store purchase that came off, knee pads for crawling around top of loads. And that cash advance, I knew about that. So if I hadn't had the cash advance, it'd been about $1,000 bucks, but I needed the money last week. So this week was $800, $870 after taxes. Which I need to look at my deductions because they seem a bit high. I might just leave it the way it is. I'd rather get raped throughout the year and get a big check from Uncle Sam than have to owe him money at the end of the year. You'll have to excuse my voice, I'm hoarse. So, not going to be much happening today. I think what's going to happen is I'm going to stop up here for my DOT break, make sure I have enough hours to get to Jackson. Jackson. And I guess I'm going to call it a day there. I do want to take a shower someplace. And I got to buy fuel in Jackson. So if I buy fuel in Jackson and just stay there, then I can take a shower tonight when I park and go straight to bed. That'll be like 3 in the afternoon. Because I'll have to get up at 1 o'clock in the morning to make it with some kind of relative decency to be on time. That is assuming my FM doesn't pull the load off me and give it to somebody that's floating around out here in Alabama or Mississippi. He did say he may do that. I'd like to complete the load because I'm not sure they're going to get me anything else. Well, they'll find me something, but I don't want to have to sit a lot. God forbid the deadhead me home from Jackson, because I wouldn't get paid that 600 miles. So that's about what it is, 500 to 600. I don't know. It's about 500, yeah, because it's 100 miles from Olney to DFW. So, not quite sure what's going to happen. We shall see. Good afternoon, YouTube. How you doing? I'm doing it's a little after 2 o'clock. I ended up bailing early and stopping in Greenwood, Louisiana. There at exit. I think it's exit 3 at the Loves. Take my DOT break, load check, and grab Arby's at that Loves instead of waiting to get to the pilot. I was getting so hungry, my chest was hurting. So, and I had to go to the bathroom too. So, got that taken care of. And while I was finishing up my DOT break, I called and left a message for the fleet managers, letting them know that I was going to have to stop in Jackson for my 10. That would leave me about 5.5 hours of driving once I got up to get to Geneva, Alabama. And there's a really, really good chance that I was going to end up being about an hour to an hour and a half late on making the delivery. So I hung up and got to finish my break and took off. I guess about a half hour ago, I got a phone call from my fleet manager saying that he'd worked out a deal. There's a guy named Cody who's bringing some lumber in from Georgia, going to Monroe, Louisiana, which I just passed through, delivered to the Home Depot, which I just drove by. And he's going to stop in Jackson and take his break early. So when I get to Jackson, I can switch with him. And when he gets up from his break, probably about midnight, he can take that down to Geneva and not be late. Probably be early. Get that delivered. That'll also enable him to get home for the weekend because he lives in Georgia. So that's a good thing for him. I'm going to take his load. And I got to deliver that to the Home Depot by 11 o'clock. And that will enable me to possibly get home. So it's kind of a win-win. The big win is I get in around 4 o'clock, I think. Actually, I get there in about 95 minutes, so about 3:45. Buy fuel, do the swap, go inside, take a shower, have a sit-down meal if they have a restaurant. I don't know where we're meeting yet. He's supposed to call me and tell me. There's a TA, there's a Pilot, there's a Petro, there's a Love's. We also have our yard in Jackson. And if it's at the yard, I guess the food's out of the question. But at least once I get a shower and all that, I can come back in the truck, close up the curtains, and go to sleep and just not set the alarm. Just crash. And just wake up when I wake up because I need sleep. The only way I'm going to get over this is getting hard sleep. I slept some last night, but I think it probably only totaled about 6 hours because I kept waking up coughing. And I didn't mention it earlier, but something in that town last night was on fire because there was smoke in the air in the town. I never saw any flashing lights or heard any sirens or whatever. Maybe somebody was just burning garbage. I don't know. Not supposed to at night in Texas. You're only supposed to burn garbage in the daytime. But it kept coming through the vents in the truck, and it was choking me. That might be why I'm worse now than I was yesterday, so they're getting better. Excuse me, because when I get this way, it doesn't last more than a day or so. So I think whatever I picked up and wherever I was, Diebold, Texas, that I was loading that insulation board. It's only exacerbated by the weather and the high humidity. And then the graphite and Oldie, and then the smoke. My throat is completely raw. I've drank about 1.5 gallons of water today, trying to keep my throat wet. So that's not what you're here to hear. Well, maybe you are, but that's what's going on right now. So I'll keep you updated and talk to you in a couple hours. Good afternoon, YouTube. How are you? I feel like dirt. It's 4:30 in the afternoon, and I'm in Jackson, Mississippi. I got here a little while ago, and I just got to complete the load swap with another Maverick driver. He's going to take that load down to Geneva, and then that way he'll be close to the house for the weekend. He lives somewhere in Georgia that's not too far from there. And he hadn't been home in 3 weeks, so they will probably deadhead him to where he lives. The load I got from him is a Home Depot dedicated account load, and I'm going to deliver that to Monroe store in Louisiana. It's right off the interstate. And I can deliver it anytime between, I think, 6 a.m. and 11. So I'm not really sure what time I'm going to deliver it. What I am going to do here in just a few minutes, I know it's early and the sun's out. And I apologize for the curtain, but it will appear that I cannot park anywhere without the sun coming through this window or bouncing off that glass. Every time I try to find a parking space that doesn't do it, I can't find one. So, can't see nothing but my curtains. Excuse me. I'm hoping that once I get this uploaded, I'm going to wash my face and hands, and I'm just going to take 2 NyQuil, I'm going to crawl in the bunk and go to sleep. Hopefully, I'll sleep for 9 or 10 hours, and then I'll get up, I don't know what time, probably around 6, because lately my body won't let me sleep past 6 a.m. no matter what. Get up, go inside, eat breakfast at Denny's, take a shower, probably take a shower, then go eat breakfast at Denny's. And get out of here by about 7, and then I'll get there about 9, because it's only 2 hours away. Not even that. So, get it delivered, and then find out what they're going to have for me then. So, short, sweet video. This update. I hope everybody has a good evening. If you're enjoying these videos, click the subscribe button. If you have any questions or comments, post them in the comments below. Email me or post on TTR, and I will get to you as soon as I can, but not tonight. Take it easy. Keep the shiny side up. 70 degrees. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Man, it's